Welcome back to Carlisle times 2. This is Carlisle, and today we are going to continue our Battle of the Chimps maps. So, we're in the beginner phases, so let's see what we haven't done yet. It looks like we have a Scrapyard. Let's go ahead and roll a Scrapyard. So here we go. Okay, so let's look at this map here. Of course, being one of the maps, you always want to find that single place that is guaranteed to kind of cross over everything, make sure nothing can sneak through. And so I think for this map, why don't we put Miss Sauda right here, and then we will release the beast. So we've got our auto start, so see what happens here. And so as soon as we can, of course, we're going to drop down our attack shooter, which should be coming up pretty quick. And of course, we're going to set that right behind Sauda. And we're going to work it up to a 220. Okay, there we go, first one. Then we'll go for long distance. And we'll do super range attacks next. Yeah, almost there. And then even faster shooting will follow next. And almost. There we go. So next, of course, we are going to reach in and grab our ninja. I'm going to put this right down below Sauda, right in that little gap right there. And there we go. Set it right here. Get it nice and tight in there. And of course, we're going to take our ninja up to a 301. Okay. So we have next sharp shurikens. There we go. And then we'll do seeking shuriken. And then finally we'll take it up to double shot. Just a moment here. And of course, later on, we are going to take it all the way up to a 401. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our alchemist. Because, of course, ninja and alchemist are such a good working team. There we go. We're going to set it just right beside. There we go. And for the alchemist, we're going to do a 320. Okay, next would be acidic mixture. And we'll go for persisting potions. And then finally, we will do the Berserker Brew. So there we go, and there we go. Okay, so now we're going to move back to our ninja, and we are going to go ahead and move it to our 401, and then that will be it for our ninja. And then, of course, we're going to follow back up with the alchemist and also move it to a 4, but a 420. Now we should get our ninja to the 4 roughly around 35 to the end of 35. And then, of course, we will move to the alchemist, at which usually around 38, beginning to end of 38, we should be able to take it all the way up to the 4. So here we go. We're getting close. And Yahtzee. Okay, now we move back to our alchemist. And again, this takes a little time. We're going to get up to level 38. And once we get to level 38, I'm going to go ahead and take it off of auto start just so that we can prepare for our level 40. There we go. I'm going to take it off auto. Still have a little bit. Almost there. Okay, now we take that up. So now it's at a 420. Now, at this point, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and move to our tack shooter and take it through a 320, and then we're just going to go ahead and save up money until after 40. And then once that happens, we're going to come back to our tack shooter and take it up to a 420. Okay, now that we're going into level 40, again, as soon as you see the balloon come through, go ahead and hit Sauda's ability, and then we'll move on from there. And boom. Okay, there it goes. All right, so now I'm going to put it back on to auto start, and let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our tack shooter up to a 420, and then we'll be done with that one. Very good. Now, I'd say let's put down a spike factory. Where do we want to put this? Can we put this anywhere in here? I'm going to have to find a clever place for our spike factory. Can we put it here? Where is that? Right here? No, I think, you know what? I'll put it right here. Yeah, let's see, can I put it right there? Let's put it right here, just for fun. All right, speed that back up. And what we will do is take the bottom, we'll move it to smart, and then we're going to move to a 4 eventually. We're going to do 3 right now. We will come back to this. But for right now, we're just going to take a moment to reflect. Okay, now I'm going to, normally I would put villages down first, but I'm going to put my heli pilot down first. I just want to make sure I have enough room. I put him there. Okay, well, you know what? That's okay. What I will do then is put my monkey villages, my first one right there. And I will then do a 0, 1, and then 2. I'm going to put another one right beside that. And I'm going to do a 1, 0, 2. All right. Now what we're going to want to do is take our heli pilot up to the 3rd track. So we'll do a 2, 0, and then 3. We'll sit and now wait for 4. And that takes a little amount here. We're going to get up to roughly 9,100. We got about 6,000, 5,000 lift, give or take. And as you see right now, everything is just cruising right through. Okay, so just so you know, we will eventually take this up to a 402, our spike factory. This will move up to a 205. And of course, we're also going to take these up, our monkey villages. This one will be a 302, and this will be a 032. Okay, so now we can bring up our Comanche defense. And of course, last but not least is Comanche defender. For right now, let's go ahead and bring up our radar scanner for Monkey Village. So now we're at a 022. Let's do the same thing for Monkey Village 2. We're going to do jungle drums, and then we'll walk away from those for a moment. So I was thinking today to do something a little different, and we're going to test this out. So I will get our Comanche commander down, and then maybe what we'll do is see if we can take our tack shooter up to Inferno Ring, and we'll see how it's going as we go along. You know, the two options we'll have will be to do that, or we can put down a wizard and take it to a Prince of Darkness. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen here. It's going to be a little while before we get our Comanche commander. So we'll just sit back and enjoy. So we're around 60 right now, and as you see, of course, not much is getting through. Now, this is kind of an interesting map because it has all sorts of twists and turns and roundabouts. So you have a lot of territory to be able to cut off, you know, the different types of balloons, Moabs, things like that. So that's kind of a fun thing. Gives you a lot of opportunities to make sure you have a defensible position and also set up a really solid offense. Okay, so we're almost a third of the way to our Comanche commander. And we are around 63. Well, 64 now. You see everything coming through. Haven't had to use Sauda at all. I mean, where Sauda is really good is in the early game. And, I mean, it's really, really, really super good. Okay, so we have about 20,000 left. So still going here. So we are only at around 65. So we'll probably get our Comanche commander probably right around 75, I'm guessing. And then again, it really kind of comes down to how far do we want to go. And maybe this time, maybe we will go for the Inferno Ring. Again, I tend to lean towards a Prince of Darkness. It is a less expensive venture and incredibly, incredibly powerful. But maybe, like I said, we'll mix it up today and see what can happen. Okay, so now we're at around 69. Again, where you see the money generation is really going to be starting at 80. And of course, as you move up from that point, you get an amazing amount of generated money. And that's really important since we don't have the luxury of the different money-making mechanisms that exist outside of chimps. Okay, we're around 70, and we are just over 10,000 away from our Comanche commander. Okay. I see those balloons going back. Gotta love the Comanches. They are absolutely fantastic. They are beasts. All right, we're at round 74 and we are at 28,000. May take another 2 rounds. I thought we might be able to get to a Comanche commander by around 75, but let's see. Maybe we will still. I mean, we're closing in on 30,000. So maybe we get lucky. Yeah, well, maybe we will. Okay, round 75. We are less than 4,000 away now. So fingers crossed. If not, it'll be at the top of 76, which is absolutely fine. I mean, with what it's doing right now, when the Comanche commander goes into play, it's just going to really take over everything. Okay, so here we go. And there we go. Go ahead and take it to the 205. We're in round 77. Okay, so now we have to decide what we want to do. Okay, at this point, you know, there are a couple different paths we can take, and let's play it by ear and let's see what happens. We have our spike factory still that we really need to take up to a 402, but that's not imperative at this moment. We're going to want to eventually take our Monkey Tower right here to a 032 to get the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. So let's see how much we can generate. And, you know, maybe we can get our Inferno Ring, which again is a highly, highly expensive one. But again, between that and a Spike Factory at a 402, it's just an amazing, destructive power machine. So we'll just kind of keep going here. And again, we're at round 80 right now. And this is where a lot of people kind of get a little nervous. And it does get kind of crazy sometimes. But and some maps are a little more daunting than others because balloons have an opportunity to really move around and get around, you know, the different monkey towers that you have in place. But again, this particular map just makes everything go right by everything a couple times. So it's a pretty good map, you know, for somebody who wants to really have an opportunity to, you know, to beat chimps. Okay, so now we're at 83 and we have 26,000. So we're a little over halfway there if we decide to go for the attack shooter all the way up. Again, and right now we don't have to spend anything because we have our offense and defense are just crushing it. Okay, around 84. We're at 31,000. Again, you see in money it's just generating 32, 33. So let's see what happens. And again, with everything that's coming out, I mean, it's just nothing is getting through. And of course, 90 is one of the good tests. Round 90. That's where you start to get it a little more serious and a little more challenging. And things tend to try to sneak through. Well, we're at 86 and 40,000. I think we might actually get there pretty quick. So if we can do this before level 90, I will be absolutely ecstatic, because then I'm going to immediately move to Spike Mines and then Monkey Intelligence Bureau. Okay, so here we go. 42. 43. Oh, 44. Here we go. Okay, we're at round 88. Gosh, I really want to have this thing in place. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. There we go. All right. I think we're going to get it in this round. I think we can keep this up because I don't think anything's going to get past. I haven't used the Inferno Ring for a bit of time, so this is going to be a lot of fun. And 520, there we go. So next thing we're going to do is we are going to, oh my gosh, doesn't even get through. So next thing we're going to do is take this up. We're going to take our Spike Factory to a 402. Not that anything's really going to get through. I mean, look at that. Just a wrecking machine. Wow. Okay, we are in round 93, and whoa, hello. That just made it through there. That wasn't very nice. So there we go. And again, I'm used to having my Prince of Darkness, so you know it's a little new for me. But again, we now have our 402, and now we're going to work towards our Monkey Intelligence Bureau. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do for fun is I'm going to stick an Alchemist on top of my Helipilot, and to help give it some extra buff, I'm going to take the Berserker Brew up. Let's see what happens here. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So So we'll leave that right now. We'll get to, there we go. So now we have that at 420. I don't think really much else is going to happen. What we will do though is put down a few bomb shooters. I'll go ahead and take it off auto. You know me, I love to set up the bomb shooters just for fun. So let's see, where can we put some of these? Let's set one right here at the front. So when they come through, let's set another one. Can we get one right here? Let's see if we can fit. Oh, getting close. Oh my goodness, that's a tough one. See if we put it on this side. There we go. Oh, there we go. So we'll take these up again to Moab Assassin. Go ahead and set it on strong. And then we'll go ahead and start the second one. Let's put it on strong as well. We'll work it towards the same. Right now it looks like we can have a 1-2-0. Let's go ahead and unleash the next round. And the only reason I put these on, just for a little more fun, to take out the level 100 balloon coming through. Okay, now we'll take this up to a Moab Mauler. And here we go. And that way we just have, a handful of Moab Assassin abilities to, hammer the balloon in level 100. There we go. Let's go ahead and put down another Moab Assassin heavy bombs. Let's maybe put one right here too. Do the same path. I'm not going to be able to get all the way. Put it on strong. So we'll need to go one more for get the Moab Assassin. We should be able to get it. Oh, I don't know. We might. And we did. So perfect. All right. So we have 3 Moab Assassins that we can use. All 3 on strong. And what we're going to want to do is when the balloon starts coming out on this next level, on level 100, fire those assassins off as quickly as possible. And you want to do it as many times as they pop up. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Another one's going to pop here. 3. So wait again. As soon as they recharge, we will hammer it one more time. I don't think it's going to be really necessary. 1, 2, and 3. It's already breaking apart. It's not going anywhere. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope this was fun for you today. If you haven't beaten Chimps and you get to use this and beat it for the first time, congratulations. And let us know what you think. Let us know about the strategy. If you have another strategy, leave a comment. Let us know what you did. Until next time, peace out.